The Seekers are a set of characters that are always completed in the modern circle. However, back in the early 2000s, they were almost never complete, and today we'll be taking a look at what is probably the most notable example of that. The Transformers animated Seekers, minus Sunstorm and Thundercracker, as I'd like all of my organs. It looks like the animation model. Well, mainly Skywarp, as Starscream isn't hot pink like he should be. Despite this, they all look exactly like they should. They all have stylized proportions and gimmicks that animated was known for. But there is one problem. Skywarp's face. His face is just Starscream's, which usually wouldn't be a problem, but despite the Seekers all being close to Starscream in the show, they all had distinct personalities, and Skywarp, he was the coward. I get that towards the release of animated Skywarp. Animated's Toyland was dwindling in funds, but it would have been nice to at least just see a different mouth. This mould isn't perfect, but it is something that screams animated. It's nothing compared to the Voyager Optimus, Retgar and Shockwave with the same line, but it is very fun, in my personal opinion. Now obviously we have no script for the articulation, and also gimmicks at this time, because, well, it's animated. So, it's very limited obviously, so I'm going to start with Starscream, because there are differences to both of them, mainly in the rages, I think. So you do have ratcheted shoulders, which on my copy of Skywarp are not there. They're just basically friction. Sorry, it is out of focus. Now it's back in. You do have Gilderoy arms, sadly, but you do have that, so you kind of have them normal, but obviously you can't switch the hand. So, but you just have opening hands, which is nice, and you do obviously have in and out at the shoulder as well. You do have ball joints at the head, but it is like in the neck, which is kind of good, so you can kind of get him looking up for flying, but oh well. The ratchets are better on this one, so I'll use this one. You do have very nice ratchets, I must say, for Skywarp here, though that does come undone quite a bit. You do have a thigh cut along with that, which is meant to do transformation, but I like to use it for some poses as well. You do have a knee. Now you can get a deeper bend if you keep it like the chicken leg, but it is better just having it like that. You do have a ball joint at the feet, and you can move both the heel and the toes around, so it is quite nice. But now the gimmicks. Now I'm going to use Skywarp because my Starscream does not come with missiles. He has shooting missiles. Now the missiles are great because as well, I don't know if you can really see that well, but they have got little shark mouths on it, a bit like Atomic Lugnut does, and the Hump Decepticons Lugnut. But yeah, that is really cool. And another thing you can do also, Starscream, is you can, which I remember him doing something similar in the show, but I don't think it was exactly like that. You showed that forward, and there you go, you got some extra bits there, but I like to keep them closed because I'm not the biggest fan. Another gimmick obviously is the automorph, which is, obviously I've got Starscream prepped now, so I'll show you how that works. What happens is, I guess loose. You lift that up and then you see the nose cone starts to come out, and the same with when you put the arms together, the nose cone comes out a bit more, but I think because of the age as well, you've kind of got to help it out, like so. So yeah, that is the final gimmick. The transformation on both of these two does use a lost art, that of automorph. I understand why they don't use it now, and I do prefer my figures without it, but it's nice to see it on a line that is designed with children involved. Now, the jet mode is a spitting image of the show, even if Starscream is more G1 Thundercracker than TFA Starscream. It has those classic Cyclonus wings, and the wrist-mounted guns, they can be underslung in jet mode. Overall, this is probably a skip for many collectors, especially those who want a complete set of Seekers, which is possible with this mold, but good luck, because unless you're pure, you're never going to get one. A Thundercracker, that is. But for those who want a complete animated collection, like myself, you're going to need them, if you can track them down. I have been Jinx, and this has been my look at Transformers Animated's Voyager class, Starscream and Skywarp. Remember to check my books out, the link will be in the description. I will see you when we next take a look at another character from the franchise we all love.